any video on Instagram, YouTube, let me just say social media precise, about how to leave the country, and those people who they only bring out the good benefit, the good aspect on it, and none of them are sharing the challenges. So today I'm going to mention 10 things you should know before going to any country, so that when you get there you will not be depressed, you will not be heartbroken and all that. Welcome guys to our channel. So I want to be using this word like our channel, not my channel, our channel. Welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for always coming on this page, and if you are here for the first time, don't forget to join the family and become one of us, okay? And also for my returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to this space back to back. And also I want to thank all my members. Thank you so much for always being on this space. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys a lot. So without not wasting our time, let me go for the first one. The first one I have here, I have my book. In case I'm looking down, just know that I'm reading out of my book, because I know this is very important. I don't want to make any single mistake in this video. The first one I will be talking about is knowing your culture of the place you are going to. Knowing the culture of the place you are going to is very important. Very important. A lot of you, you know, because of the things you are seeing on social media, how to go to other how to go to Canada, to go to UK, and you forgot to even know, to even do a little research about the culture of UK, how life is there, how did they live life there. You forgot about that because you are always blind with the good part. Because a lot of all these people who tell you go to this place, do this, they will never tell you the struggle that you will pass through. That is why a lot of people, when they come to all these European country or foreign country, they become more depressed because their expectation that they think they would expect there, and they find out that they could not receive their expectation, and because of that make them become more depressed, and they cry a lot. A lot of them lost everything that they have worked for years to come to this country. At the end of the day, they don't achieve nothing. So the second one I'll be talking about is learning a skills. Skills is very important. Whether you are a graduate or you have a diploma or you have anything, skills, learning a skills is best. When you learn a skills, you will never suffer in any place you will go in the world. What are the skills work you can learn? Because all this European country is very expensive. If you are a lady, it's very expensive when making your hair in the salon. So you should learn how to make hair. Like makeuping, you can't, it's very hard to see someone that will make up you, like occasional makeup, like you want to go for party, holiday, or you want to do marriage and all that. And if you are not good in makeuping, you are going to pay a lot of money to take a professional to give you a makeover. So learn how to, you know, do all those things by yourself as a skills, because it would definitely help you. And also you can also make money out of that. If you are a good makeup artist and you come to any country, or you travel to any country, or you migrate to any country, you may be asking people, if you are doing like marriage, like burial, like any ceremony, I'm a very professional makeup artist. You would love to employ me to do your makeup. So you would even be seeing something for that, like a side hustle. So the second one I will be talking about is computer skills. Everything in Europe is all about computer. It's all about, whether it's not computer, it is phone. If you are someone that does not know how to use phone, like, you know, when I mean someone that does not know how to use, you don't have that computer skills. Like, if somebody sent you, like, if you want to look for work, you have to look for work for online, drop your CV. And sometimes if you want to get an interview for a new job, they are going to send you a link for you to log in so for you to log in so that you can, you know, they can interview you through that link, and everything is linked. Even when you want to process, maybe your documents get expired, you want to put in for your new document, there are some things that you don't have to go to their office. You have to just do it online by yourself. And if you're the kind of person that does not have that computer skills, that does not have all those things, it's going to be very, very difficult for you. So you should learn how to do some computer skills before going to any country of yourself, because that one is also going to save you money or save you a lot with stress and all that. So the next one I'll be talking about is learn Google, how to use Google to go to a place. Like a lot of others, Europe country, when you have an appointment, it's not like a place like when, you know, in, let me use my country for example, in Nigeria, when you have all the keke or all the Uber everywhere, even when you, any place that you want to go, just call them, they will come and pick you and you go there, you understand? Yeah, in Europe, we walking with foot, it's more than driving, taking a bus. There are some kind of place you need to walk with your foot. There's some kind of place you need to go, you need to there and all that. So knowing how to use Google Map would really help you, because when you are going to any place, maybe your working place or you are going to any appointment, they are going to send you the address through your phone or WhatsApp or any means that they are going to send. You are going to be the one to look for it, even when the place is so far. And when I came here, I don't know how to use Google, I may not lie, but I've learned how to use Google to locate place. But I'm not that perfect. I may not lie, I'm not that perfect, but I am also in a good space to also look for a place with Google. But I did never know this, because you know, our country, we don't really have time to look for place in Google. All we use, just book a ride or call the taxi, it will take you there. Taxi know everywhere. But yeah, everywhere you want to go, unless maybe you have that extreme money that you are be using to book taxi all the time. If you don't have, you need to, maybe you are going for a far place, very far place, not too near, you know, for you, the money that taxi are going to cut for you, they are going to tell you to pay, it will be huge. So knowing how to find place through Google would be very helpful to you, because through them you will know the bus to take to the place. Maybe after taking 2 or 3 bus, then you have to walk, you know how to go about the place. But if you don't know how to use Google, it will be very difficult for you to look for place. Maybe you have appointment like 1 o'clock, for example, like 2 o'clock, and you don't know how to use Google. Before you ask question or ask people around, do you know this address, do you know, maybe before you know, you will late for the appointment. And if it's something that, you know, they close very early, and when you go there, they will tell you they have already closed, you should come another day. So it will be like stress. So that is why I say you should learn how to use Google, because it's going to be very helpful. The second one I want to tell you, learn how to mind your business. This one is specific for our Africa people. You know, in Africa, we make this, like, you know, all children are for everybody. But here in the Western world, know how to mind your business. You don't have rights to caution somebody else's child. You don't have rights to beat somebody else's child. Maybe if it's your friend's child, it's okay. But maybe somebody, neighbor, maybe you live in a compound where there is other neighbor, they are not an Africa or they are other country. When they are doing wrong thing, what you should know is that call their mom. You can explain to their mom what their kids are doing. But you cautioning their kids or beating them may be very wrong, because they can also sue you for that. They can sue you that you are pressuring their kid, you are harassing them, you are making them scared and all that you are giving them a lot. So minding your business in Western world is very important. Not only for the kids, for things. When you see somebody on the way, somebody on the road fall down, what you need to do, if you don't go to help them. If you see somebody fall on the road or accident happen, the things you need to do when accident occur, like when I go to school, they teach me this. You call the ambulance. you call the ambulance or you call the police. You don't have right to go to people who just have an accident or who something just happened to, because you don't have the right to go there and start, you know, trying to rescue them. You are not a doctor. All you can do is to, if anything happened to those people, maybe something happened to them, like I don't want to make this work because of YouTube. At the end of the day, you will be the one. They will keep calling you. They will keep interrogating you. How did it happen? Everything is a long story. That is why in Western world, you need to mind your own business. Even if somebody is doing something that is very, very bad, all you can need is to call the police, or call, if it's something that is bad that require police, you call the police. You can, you know, call the police instantly. Tell the police what is really happened. You need them to come. It's something that need the police. It's something that need the doctor, that need that is health issue. You have to call the ambulance. So you call the ambulance, they will come there to, you know, rescue the person. So that just it fresh. Make sure you do your research on the place that you are coming to. Make sure you do your research, that what they eat, the way of life there, that is the expensive in that place. If the place is expensive, if there is work, if there is all those things, is you have to do it research before coming over, because there is a lot of people that come to Europe country. They think maybe they have a certificate, they are doctor, they are nurse, and maybe they don't have license. Maybe their license that they have in their country cannot be used in that second country. Maybe when they come here, they will feel like when they just arrive here, instantly they will take them in hospital and all that. Maybe these people, they have a diploma. Even here, if you have a diploma in your country, you have to pay money and go to school again for you to obtain that diploma, to convert it to their own diploma. It's not something that even if you have a certificate, you have a lot of professional certificate in your country, and when you come here, you are going to start afresh. You are going to go back to school for them to change that diploma to their own diploma. A lot of people do not say this. They will just say, come to this country because there is work, you get this. And when they come there, they start seeking for job, and they will start seeing those mini job, like someone that have a diploma, that is a medical doctor, or that is a pharmacist, and all that work in the lab and all that. At least he come to another country and he could not get his own professional job because he does not have the license to their own culture, to their own country. So what they will tell him to do is, maybe they will give him apprentice work, like they call it apprentice. Is like you are learning this work, and after you learn, after they train you, then even the apprentice work that they are going, apprentice contract that they are going to give you, you are learning. They are going to pay you very less money because you are learning from them. That money that they are going to just pay you, some of them they didn't even pay them. They didn't even pay them. So you are going to learn the work maybe for 6 months or 1 year, and for that 6 months or 1 year that you learn you learn to become their own license. You learn so that you can get their own license. After you learn that work, you learn everything. After 6 months, if the working place are good place, they would hire you to become, you know, professional. They will hire you and start paying you like the way they pay the normal professional people. But if the working place are bad people, after you working that 6 months, they will not hire you. They will sack you. You have to start to look for a job again. You can see. So that is why I said do your research. The next one is, I'm going to say, enough money that can accommodate you. Some of these people, they don't have enough money that can accommodate them, and they went outside the country. When they got there, their family member, their friends, people they put trust in that would accommodate them, will, after accommodating them for 1 week or 2 weeks, we ask them to go. These people will become homeless. They will become stranded. They don't have anywhere to go. They will become depressed. So before going to any country that you know that is not your country, make sure you have enough money that would accommodate you at least for 1 year. Even if you could not get job for 6 months or 5 months, at least you have money that will accommodate you, that will feed you, that will do everything for you. Even if you are a family, that will accommodate you and your kids, your children, your husband, that would make you do okay after 1 year, maybe before you can get a job. So that's it for that one. The next one I'll be talking about, you need to be hardworking, because it's not easy to live in a Western world. Yes, that's just it. If you are a lazy person, you are a person that doesn't know how to multitask, it's going to be difficult for you to live in a Western country. Because in Western country, you have to pay everything. There are lots to pay. There are light bill, house rent, feeding, dustbin, and a lot you have to pay for. And if you are not a multitask person, you are not the kind of person that can do 2 or 3 jobs, it's going to be hard for you to live in Western world, because everything is expensive. So if you are doing one particular job, and that one particular job that you are doing, after the day, you know, when you work, at least they are going to also take your task. Because not the main salary they pay you, that the company said they will pay you, that you definitely get definitely get. If the company said they are going to be paying you, I'm talking about European country, I don't know about Asia country if they do this. If the company said they are going to be paying you like $10, have it in mind that you are going to be receiving $8, because they are going to deduct the money for the tax. Depends on any country, depends on every country. Some country they deduct high tax, while some country deduct low tax. So if you are working a work that maybe they are paying you like $100 a month, and your business work multiple jobs, you have to seek for different things, different side hustle that would sustain you. You don't have to depend only on salary work, because at the end of the day, when they pay you, your salary bills come. Before you know, you left with nothing. You know, they pay every once in a month. Some country they pay like not in a month, they pay in 2 weeks. So it depends on how they pay you. Your money is not always enough, so you need to work like 2 or 3 or 5 jobs for you to be financial balanced. So know that before going to other countries. And if you are the kind of person that you can't do labor job, you can't do over labor job, you are the kind of person that is not always that is very, very lazy, that you are lazy, like lazy generally, you can't even, multitask, you are always tired, Western country is not for you, because you have to go work every single day. There are some people who go work once in you have off on job once in a week. Only once in a week is your off day. You have to go work, whether it is raining, it is cold, it is snowing, you have to go work. There are a lot of people who go work, whether cold, snow, anytime you have to go work. So if you are the kind of person that are so lazy, maybe there is snow, you said, oh, you can't make it to work, you call your boss, before you know, they are going to sack you. You should be very, very strong when coming to Western country. The next one I'll be talking about, you need to learn how to obey traffic lights. Yes, there are a lot of that is, in our country, we don't really obey traffic lights like African people. Here in Western world, you have to obey the traffic light. Traffic light in the sense that not because you have a car or a bus, you have to know how to obey the traffic light. When you want to cross the road, there is storm to cross. There is when in the traffic light, they will put the foot. When the foot is blue, then you can cross. So you have to be conscious. When you arrive to all these things, you have to learn them before going to any European country, because if it is not your turn, it's not your turn for you to cross the road, and you cross the road, or a car hits you, they are not going to pay you. You are not going to be paid. They are going to be giving you, they will also give you tickets to fill. You will be the one that will pay the person who hits you, because you didn't follow the traffic. So these are all things you need to know. I had this to it because this is very, very important. Because when I come here, I don't even know about this traffic, but now I've learned how to obey traffic. If it's my turn to cross the road, I go. If it's not my turn, I wait. If I'm in a local lane that there is no traffic light, I have to look left or right to see if any car is passing before I would cross the road. So these are all the things. There are a lot. I don't want this video to be too much long. That is why I mentioned all these things. These are all these things to know. There are a lot of things to know before coming to other country. So a lot of people will not tell you all these things. They will just say, come to this country, come and get this job. They are sponsored job after the, and when you get there, maybe the person is not a hardworking person, is a lazy person. When you get there, after getting paid for the job that he's doing, we see that the job cannot even sustain him, cannot even pay house rent and all that. The next one I will be telling you is rentage. Rentage is very, very, very hard for you to see a house to rent in Western world. Rentage are very hard, and before you get a house to rent, you need to have a contract, a life contract, like a work contract for life, that you have, like, say a company sign you a contract for work for life. That is when they would able to give you a house to rent. Or maybe somebody that has been in the country for years, has all those things, can definitely rent a house for you under their name, and they will give you. And maybe there are other also social people who help people that are in need, can also help you to look for house. Because if you don't have those things, getting a house to rent may be quite very, very expensive, maybe quite very, very hard. May be quite very, very hard. These are all the things. There are lots for me to mention here, but because of time, I don't want this video to be too long, because I see the video is becoming too long. These are all things you need to know before going out of your country. If you have a good job that you get paid, you are living well in your country, and there is nothing like war, like there's nothing like war, there's nothing like no security, you are living fine, I will tell you, don't migrate to other country, unless maybe you are facing some challenges, you're facing criticism and all, because there are a lot of things that make people to leave the country, the hardship and a lot of it, you are facing them, then you can go out to migrate to other country. But if you don't have all these things, you are living fine, you have a job, you are living fine, I think you should not migrate to another country. All you can do is that come to all these countries for vacation and then come back. Migrate to there will be no. So these are the things you need to know before going out of your country. They are very, very important. So share this video with friends and family. Share this video with a lot of people, so that they know all these things, so that they will not make the mistake. I will see you guys on my next video. Don't forget to stay edging, stay positive, all the best, be nice to one another. I love you guys.